welcome to CGTN live stream. I'm reporter Xu Hua coming to you live from Haikou City. This is a sunny place and in South China's Hainan province. We are now at the UK pavilion of the 5th China International Consumer Products Expo. This year, the UK is serving as the guest country of honor of the Hainan Expo. And this year, they have brought 27 iconic brands to participate at this Expo. Let's dive into their pavilion. We can see they have arranged a lot of activities every day. And today they will have students performance and tea tasting and show making. This is a handmade shows demonstration. So and also the tea taste. It's also a tea tasting. And here they will also have a new product launch. Let's go inside. We can see this part. They are displaying some beauty and beauty products, food and drinks. And here we can see some lotions and creams, I think. And here is, there are a lot of hair oil. And I think, all of these iconic brands, behind all of these iconic brands, they are all stories, combining technologies and, innovation. Let's go inside. Here we can see they have brought, hand cream and something for bath. And also, one of the companies they brought here are biotech companies. This is Birmingham Biotech, right? Let's bring in our guest, Michael. Hi, Michael. We are doing a live stream, so please introduce yourself to our audiences.
So my name is Michael Xu. I'm the founder of Birmingham Biotech, founder and CEO of Birmingham Biotech. So we are a biotech company based in Birmingham, UK. And we have a collaboration with University of Birmingham.
Oh, so I can see your booths are packed with products. So what are the star products here?
So the star product is our Norisite nasal spray. So it's a drug-free preventive technology that we use to protect and prevent nasal cavity from airborne viruses and pollutants.
Is this your first time participating in Hainan Expo?
It's first time.
First time?
Yes.
So what's your impression now?
So we are very impressed about the Expo, and we see this is a good opportunity and as a gateway for us to better understand the Chinese market.
Yeah, so have you ever been to any other expos in China?
No, this is the first one.
No?
Yes.
Wow, so what do you think of the Chinese market as a whole?
So obviously China has a big market, and also we see a strong demand for drug-free preventive technology like our nasal spray. And especially after pandemic, we see there is a big demand or appetite for people to use drug-free product to support their daily life.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Have you talked with some dealers and customers these days?
Yes, we're expecting to get permission hopefully by end of this year, and then we are planning to talk to the local distributor, including hospital channel, local pharmacies, so people can buy, and to support their daily life.
Yeah, how do you see the advantages of China's manufacturing? As you said, you will manufacture your products here.
Yeah, so we have a plan to basically manufacture in China, and so that we can bring our costs down, so more people can afford the product. So that's our objective, so everybody can use our product.
Why is China key for your brand?
Because I'm Chinese.
Oh.
I've been in the UK for the last 30 years, so this is my root. So hopefully also for me it's important to introduce the UK developed technology or
Yes.
solutions to bring to the Chinese market.
Yes, bring UK and European countries
Yeah.
closer with China.
That's right.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
for your time. Good luck. Thank you. So let's continue our tour, and because this part is all about food and drinks and beauty products, and also over here. This is an outdoor adventure section. There are several brands, and yesterday I talked with the boss of this brand. This is their 60th. This year is their 60th anniversary of establishment, so they are planning, to enter in China for more expansion. So, and we know the UK has invented rugby and tennis, so it's no surprise their outdoor brands are also, global leaders. Hello, ni hao. Hi. So come here. So we are doing a live stream and say hi to our audiences and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lina Xia. I'm the business development manager for Pentland Brands. We
Okay.
are a British family-owned business. Yeah, tracing back all the way to 1932. That's where we began our business.
Almost 100 years.
93 years old.
93.
Yeah.
Wow.
We started our business as a small shoe company and then gradually expanded into global brand management company. And now we own 7 brands in outdoor industry.
How many times have you been here?
Oh, this is actually our first time being
First
here.
time.
Yes. With
So-
the UK pavilion. Yeah, this is our first time.
So what's your impression of Hainan Expo?
It's a very good. It's a good, very good exhibition, and because a lot of our brands haven't entered the Chinese market yet, so we are very happy to showcase our brands to the local consumers and maybe some potential business partners.
Yeah, this year the Hainan Free Trade Expo will fully launch. So what's your plan for Hainan and what's your plan for the Chinese market as a whole?
Yes, of course. So basically, as you know, we have 7 brands, and one of our brands, Speedo, has entered the Chinese market yet, and it has been very welcomed in the Chinese market, as well as we are the official sponsor for our own athletes, Chinese athletes.
Chinese athletes?
Yes, like Pan Zhangle.
Really?
Yes, the one he won, the one he was wearing during last year's Olympic Games.
Swimming suit?
Yes, that one is in our office, Shanghai office, actually.
What makes your swimming suit stand out for Chinese athletes?
Yes, we have our own technology called fast skin. This is as long as you are in the swimming industry, you will definitely know Speedo and our swimming suit. Yeah, we are the official partners for a lot of global athletes, well-known athletes.
Yeah, we know we have different kind of features of athletes. So how do you cater your products to the Chinese consumers?
Yes, of course. The China market is moving very quickly. So when we enter the Chinese market, we always try to learn, the preferences from local customers, and we always innovate new lines dedicated to the Chinese market. For example, we just launched a new line of swimming suit dedicated to the younger office generations, and it's been received pretty well in the China market. And we also do a lot of crossovers with the other brands because it's also a very popular trend in the China market.
Have you cooperated with the local brands, local producers?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's in the process. It's in our game plan, definitely.
How do you see the potential of the Chinese market?
It's growing fast. It's becoming one of the biggest market for our company. We have Speedo in the China market, but we also have a lot of other brands. For example, Mitre over here. It's a football brands with 200 years of history. It hasn't entered the Chinese market yet. So hopefully, that's why we are bringing it to this exhibition. We hopefully, through the shows, we can demonstrate new brands to the China consumers and bring those good products and brands into the market. And we also have Endura over here. It's a cycling brand as well from Scottish, and we are hopefully we'll be able to introduce it to the China market within the next couple of years.
Yeah, the Canton Fair has opened today, and so did you go there too? With your company, Canton Fair in Guangzhou. Do you know that?
Oh, not yet. Actually, we have been so busy with the exhibition here. I didn't have the chance to visit other places yet.
Okay, so what have you achieved so far at this expo?
At this expo, of course, a lot of media coverage for our brands, which is great. And we also talked to a few business partners. Actually, I'm about to going to the business matchmaking event that was hosted by the organizer. So hopefully we'll be able to meet some local partners from that event and see if we have some potential business opportunities there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, this is the outdoor section, and also because this year's UK Pavilion is under the theme of British craftsmanship in Hainan, and of course they have a lot of handmade products like this section is all about different kind of shiny shoes. Wow! We can see how popular is this booth. And from the signs, we can see these products is established in 1829, right? Hi, hello, 你好.
你好，你好，
We're
你好。
doing a live stream, so would you introduce yourself
Sure.
and your company?
英语中文。
Yeah, in English.
English, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm come from Cheers brand. I'm China responsible people, and my name is Kim. We already entered the China market for 5 years.
5 years.
And we have online store and offline store. We have our self-directly store in Shanghai, and our retailer store in Beijing, Shanghai, and Hangzhou.
I can see these designs of products are very classic. So what's your star products here?
One word to say is stylish.
Stylish.
I like this
Yes,
word.
great.
I like this word. It can summarize all selling point or good point for this shoe brand. This shoe brand already take 196 years. Use stylish, I think, perfect.
Okay, so how many times have you been here at Hainan Expo?
5 days, and this is the second time we entered Hainan Expo with UK Pavilion together, and the last 5 days to face to consumers and.
Have you talked with dealers and customers? What have you achieved so far?
I'm sorry. No.
Have you talked with Chinese dealers and customers? So what have you achieved so far?
Yes, and this time is the second time we joined the Hainan Expo, and we meet a lot of buyers and the channels which our target. Yes, I think this exhibition helped us a lot. We would like to join for next year and hope to see you next year also. Yes.
What's the major feature of your product?
Major feature is 100% UK production. Handmade and handmade. And during the 196 years, and we also keep the Goodyear craft for handmade, 100% handmade. And our factory in Northern Ampton and keep the old craft to now to show the high quality product to customers. That's really high quality customers. Quality.
So do you have stores in China already?
Yes, in China, Beijing, Shanghai, and Hangzhou. Our self-directly store in Shanghai. And for China consumers' habits, and we create new leather and new sole for super very light product to China customers. Yeah.
So what's your future plan for China's market?
Future plan.
And Hainan, Hainan will, enter the customs closure operation this year. So
that's a very good news for the price import and policy. The government support us, and we also already think about this. We have the plan to maybe have a company in Hainan or open a store in Hainan. And this time we already talked with Hailu and other duty-free shopping mall to talk about the details. Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Appreciate.
Okay, break leg in China.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. So, and we can see this section is, some British porcelain. Wow, very beautiful cups, plates, and teapots. And we can see some long-established British brands over there. They are all in 1809, 1851. Oh, they all have a very long history here. And also, here I'm going to bring in another guest. This is hello, Catherine.
Lovely to meet you again. Yes, good afternoon.
We have an interview here.
Yes.
And so,
welcome to Wutan
again. How's your day today?
Oh, it's been a busy day because we've been doing a lot of tea tasting outside. So come and have a cup of tea with us. Great. So we're doing a tasting on Earl Grey and our bestseller English Rose. So we are actually trying this tasting on the Tea Discovery collection. And as you know, our brand is actually from the UK. We are established at 1886, so we have 139 years of history. So we are a brand that actually sells tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and gifting.
So we know, China also have a rich history in tea industry.
Yes.
So how will you win, the Chinese tea lovers?
So we do have great respect for the Chinese tea because it's full of history and very rich. But where we are different from the Chinese tea is the British tea are well known for flavored tea. So we blend our ingredients like with black tea, we blend our ingredients with different ingredients like roses, which we have the English rose. We put bergamot oil for our green tea. So we create different flavored black tea, which is slightly different from the Chinese pure tea. And hopefully with this taste, we can introduce the whole traditional afternoon British tea to the Chinese consumer.
So is there any special designs for Chinese consumers?
Course. So the Chinese consumer love heritage. Yeah. So our tea discovery collection is being inspired by the British vintage wallpaper. So as you can see, we've got the birds. English breakfast is the first thing you wake up, and the bird is singing.
Yeah,
so we got the bird, exactly.
Song.
And then we have the English rose, of course. Roses are red, and then we have a little number. It's 12 roses. So it's to give every lady a happy day.
What does that mean?
12 roses for Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
So we're trying to be a bit more romantic.
Yeah.
So each of this number represent our tea story. Of course, we have different green tea as well. And of course, with the whole afternoon tea, we also offer some biscuit to have the full English British afternoon tea traditions.
Yeah, so what's your plan for a Chinese market?
Well, basically, we are now, we have been in the tea mall environment for many years, but now we're actually listing offline with premium supermarket. So you can find us in Olay Supermarket, City Super, and also we're very looking forward to share all our experience with tea, hot chocolate with the Chinese consumer, and of course learning from the Chinese consumer what they like as well.
Yeah, this is a really typical British style.
Yes, thank you. Indeed, like for example, we have a new product development which is a 70% cocoa sea salt. As we know that Chinese consumer prefer a more deeper,
Yes.
Richer hot chocolate. So we have created this product with a 70% cocoa and a bit of sea salt. So you got a bit of sweet, a bit of saltiness for the Chinese consumer.
It's very, very different. Yeah,
Yes,
different taste.
very exciting because we are one of the brands that have many different cocoa flavors. So it's a lot of fun. So for example, our product, Raspberry Ripple, when you make the hot chocolate, is actually pink in color. So it's very beautiful.
Okay, great. Thank you. Good
Thank you
luck
very
for
much
you
and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Hainan
Bye.
Expo.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what a journey, the UK pavilion displays, from biotech to, the outdoor adventures, and also from craftsmanship to typical British tea. And also that's all from us at the UK pavilion. And let's hand over to my colleague Keerqinfu at the Beijing pavilion, which is the guest province of honor at this year's Hainan Expo.
Thank you, Xihua, for your wonderful introduction of the UK exhibition zone. So from this year, in addition to the guest state of honor, we also have a guest province or guest city of honor. And with our surprise, we will start with the capital. And today I'm joined by Miss. Yes. And Miss Ren Ren will be our guide and consultant of the entire tour, and she will introduce the best part of the Beijing Pavilion this year.
大家好，欢迎各位来到北京展台。那么北京呢，是我们这次消博会的第一个主宾城市。我们看到北京展台的主题叫做“开放赋能，精彩无限”。整个展台的设计理念叫做“开放之姿”。所以我们看到展台的造型就好像是敞开的双臂一样。上方中间的位置其实还是比较明显的，能看出来这个是北京地标性的建筑天坛，它是非常好的将传统和现代相融合在了一起。
So that the structure looks like outstretched arms, meaning for embracing of openness, and the inspiration is drawn from the Beijing's landmark, the Temple of Heaven. And Beijing is trying to send out a message that it is trying to blend both tradition and modernity.
是的，刚刚也说到了，北京呢是这次消博会的第一个主宾城市，所以我们也将国礼带到了北京展台的现场，给大家展示。我们首先看到的是来自北京市珐琅厂的景泰蓝、盛世欢歌和和平尊。
Right. So this year, Beijing brought the state president here. Now we see this is claw sign mask. So this one is named the Vessel of Peace, and this is the celebration of prosperity. Actually, the claw sign, the technique is originally from Arab world, and it was introduced in China during the Yuan dynasty, and later it was flourished during the Ming dynasty, and entitled the name today, 景泰蓝。
我们看到前方的沙盘啊，这个是首钢园会展小镇，它呢是经过升级改造之后的5.0版本的会展小镇。这个项目在设计和规划理念上对标了国际先进，突出了园区特色，将园区的工业风和产业发展相融合，结合小镇的概念，打造全域会展新生态。那并且呢，对我们服贸会每年9月份的北京服贸会以及之前看冬奥的小伙伴们来讲呢，首钢园已经比较的熟悉了，并不陌生。
Right. So this is the Shougang Park. Shougang meaning the capital steel. So it used to be a very big, giant steel-making complex in the western part of Beijing. To implement China's steel industry reform, it started to be relocated in the year 2005 to Taipei. So today, it is a modern a fully updated cultural park for entertaining. So during the last couple of years, it has hosted multiple sporting events and tournaments such as the Beijing Olympic Games, and the famous athlete Eileen Gu actually won one of her gold medals here.
那刚刚也说到了，我们这次带来了国礼的展示，不光是有刚刚我们看到的来自珐琅厂的盛世欢歌和和平尊，以及还有来自北京工美集团的3件展品，我们可以来看一下，非常非常的漂亮，绝对会让大家眼前一亮的。那首先呢是北京工美集团的和美纯银丝巾果盘，特别的漂亮。然后我们看到这边呢，同样是来自北京工美集团的丝路绽放雕漆赏盘，这边是和平欢歌景泰蓝赏屏，这3件展品都是来自北京工美集团的国礼。
Right. So to pleasure the visitors of the expo this year, Beijing actually has brought 3 more very delicate art crafts, which are also a state present. So from the left side, it's called Peace and Beauty. So the bloom of the Silk Road, and the Song for Peace. So those are the masterpieces from the gourmet group. 那么任老师，我们北京除了这些精美的礼品之外，有没有什么吃的东西能满足我们这些吃货呢？
那当然了，那一说到北京的好吃的，你能想到什么呢？比如说糕点。
那稻香村。
对，没错。那接下来就带着大家一起来看看我们这次稻香村给大家带来的考古盲盒系列的产品。大家可以看一下哈，非常非常有意思。为什么叫考古盲盒？能看出来吗？我们考古是在地里挖呀挖，我们这个糕点是在这个糕点外皮儿把它挖开以后，就能看到里面的骨器型的文物了，像什么鼎啊、尊啊等等这些。
So Daoxiangcun is a very famous brand in Beijing, and I was actually born in Suzhou in last century. So this year they brought this archaeological bland box cereal pastry. So it aims to let us to dig through the pastry crust and into the treat inside. So both combine the flavor and the joy.
好的，那我们看到的是稻香村给大家带来的这个产品啊，考古盲盒，我们也希望能也引起一波购买的热潮。
没错没错。
那我们这边呢，还有北京很多老字号啊，像菜百，还有刚刚提到的珐琅厂、工美等等。那最后呢，要跟大家说一说，我们这次也是一个非常有特点的，是泡玛特集团。它是全球领先的潮流文娱集团。这2件展品大家都非常的熟悉了。
这个确实是。So I guess for most of the Chinese teenagers or youth, we can't be more familiar with the brand Pop Mart. So basically, you can find one of these in every big mall in Chinese cities. And now it has become a huge international company, which opened branches in many European cities and cities in Southeast Asia. 那任老师，今年这个泡泡玛特有没有给我们带来什么比较惊喜的这个产品呢？
这边也有，刚刚看到的这有2个玩偶，那这边呢还有这种小的板线，非常非常的精美。对，然后我们这有小那个哪吒变身之前的，还有哪吒变成大哪吒之后的，对，还有饼饼，敖饼。
因为在这个电影热映的时候，这套泡泡玛特的哪吒系列玩偶，我想已经预定到了大概今年6月份至7月份。对。Yeah, so as the star products of Pop Mart, they brought a series of哪吒 2 from the very famous comic movie哪吒. So at the moment, as we are speaking, so the movie of哪吒is ranking the 5th in the global box office of all time. And from my personal experience, I really want to buy some of those delicate toys, but unfortunately, I can only get them in the second half of this year.
想要的话就只能去网上预定了。
确实是。
是的，其实呢，北京展台还有很多非常有意思的展品啊，还有很多高科技的企业都在北京展台，以及很多北京老字号、北京有代表性的企业。那么由于时间的关系啊，也是没有办法一一向大家展示了。也希望大家趁着18号校博会结束之前，可以有更多的朋友来到校博会北京展台来参观。谢谢。
Yeah, due to the time limitation, we can only drop by very few of the excellent products of Beijing this year. But actually, Beijing has a lot more to explore in terms of technology, in terms of food, in terms of drink, cosmetics, and some high-tech products. So at the end, we want to see Beijing is not only serious, Beijing is not only solemn, it is also delightful, it is diversified, it is mixed with both tradition and modernity. We are at the China International Consumer Products Expo, and that's all for this part. Thank you, Beijing.
谢谢，北京欢迎你，拜拜。
Please come to Beijing Pavilion.